Let me guess, you want her to think about you all the time, replaying memories of you in her head like a catchy song she can't shake off. You want her to miss you so much that she checks her phone every 5 minutes, hoping for a message from you. Sounds great, right? Well, the good news is that you don't need to cast some love spell or pull off some crazy stunt to make this happen. You just need to understand psychology. Today, I'm giving you 5 powerful psychology tricks that will make her miss you like crazy. And trust me, these tricks work like magic, but without the hocus pocus. So if you're ready to be the guy she just can't stop thinking about, stick around till the end. 1. Give her the gift of absence, the scarcity principle. You know what happens when something is always available. People take it for granted. Think about it. When was the last time you got excited about tap water? Exactly. But if you're stuck in the desert with no water in sight, suddenly a single drop becomes the most valuable thing in the world. This is exactly how the scarcity principle works. When you're always around, always texting, always available, she won't have a reason to miss you. But when you create space, when you pull back just a little, her mind starts to wonder where you are and what you're doing. For example, imagine you usually text her every morning with a "Good morning, beautiful" message. Now, what happens when you don't send that message one day? At first, she might not think much of it. But if she's used to that consistency, she'll start to notice your absence. She'll start checking her phone more often. She'll even wonder if something's wrong. And here's the kicker. When she finally hears from you, she'll feel a wave of relief and excitement. Congratulations, my friend. You just became more valuable in her mind. But it's not just about not texting her. It's also about being a little less available overall. If she asks you to hang out, don't always say yes immediately. Have your own life, your own hobbies, and your own things going on. When she sees that you're not just sitting around waiting for her, she'll start valuing your presence more. She'll wonder what you're up to, who you're with, and why she's not with you. Scarcity creates demand. If she feels like she can have you anytime she wants, she won't truly appreciate your presence. But if she feels like she has to earn your time and attention, she'll start craving it. That's when she starts missing you like crazy. 2. Trigger the peak end rule. Make memorable moments. Ever notice how we tend to remember the highlights of an experience rather than every single detail? That's called the peak end rule. Our brains focus on the most intense moments and how things ended. And guess what? You can use this to your advantage. If you want her to miss you, you need to create peak moments, experiences so fun, exciting, or emotional that they stick in her mind. It could be a spontaneous late-night drive, a funny inside joke, or an amazing date where she felt truly special. Now, here's the secret sauce. End on a high note. Ever heard the phrase, "leave them wanting more"? That's exactly what you need to do. Instead of dragging out conversations until they fizzle, be the one to end them first when the vibe is still great. It leaves her wanting more, making her miss you even after you're gone. Think of it like a good TV show. Ever watched an episode that ended on a cliffhanger? What did you do? You wanted to watch the next episode immediately. You want to be that cliffhanger in her life, the person she just can't get enough of. But creating peak moments isn't just about grand gestures. Even small, unexpected things can make a huge impact. A simple, heartfelt compliment at the right moment, a thoughtful surprise, or a playful tease can leave a lasting impression. The key is to make her associate you with positive, unforgettable experiences. And don't forget the end rule. If your last interaction was dull, frustrating, or uneventful, that's what she'll remember. But if you leave her with excitement, warmth, or a little mystery, she'll replay that moment in her mind and crave more. That's how you make her miss you like crazy. 3. Use the Zeigarnik effect, unfinished business. Ever had a song stuck in your head because you only heard part of it? Or found yourself thinking about a movie long after watching it because it had an open-ended conclusion? That's the Zeigarnik effect in action. Our brains hate unfinished business. You can use this by leaving conversations or interactions slightly unresolved. Let's say you're texting her about something exciting, like a funny story from your day. Instead of telling her everything in one go, pause right before the best part. Say something like, "I have to go now, but remind me later to tell you what happened next. It's hilarious." What happens next? She keeps thinking about it. She needs to hear the rest of the story, and boom, you're now on her mind, even when you're not there. 4. Make her associate you with positive emotions. People don't miss just anyone. They miss those who make them feel good. You ever notice how we miss childhood the most when we think of the happy moments? That's because our brains link emotions with people and experiences. So, if you want her to miss you, make sure that when she thinks of you, she associates you with fun, excitement, and happiness. How do you do this? Be the guy who makes her laugh, who supports her, who surprises her in small but meaningful ways. Not with expensive gifts, but with experiences that make her smile. A thoughtful compliment, an inside joke, a random funny meme that reminds you of her. When she starts associating you with positive emotions, she won't just like being around you, she'll need to be around you. 5. Be mysterious. Let her chase you. Let me ask you something. Why do people love mystery movies? Because not knowing everything keeps them hooked. When you leave some things unknown, people naturally want to find out more. If you always spill every single detail about your life, you become predictable. And predictable isn't exciting. Instead, keep a little mystery. Be open, but don't lay out your whole life story in one go. Let her wonder about you. For example, if she asks, "What are you doing this weekend?" instead of saying, "Oh, nothing much, just staying home," say something like, "I've got some plans. I'll tell you about them later." Now she's intrigued. She's curious. She wants to know more. And curiosity leads to attraction. So there you have it. 5 psychology-backed tricks to make her think about you non-stop. No games, no manipulation, just simple tweaks that work because they tap into how the human mind works. Try them out, and you'll see a shift. She'll be the one texting first, thinking about you, and wondering when she'll see you next. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because we've got even more mind-blowing psychology hacks coming your way. Until next time, stay confident, stay mysterious, and keep leveling up.